everybody. So no one likes to have a man who isn't successful in the oral hygiene department. Right here, everybody. But if you're lip-locked into a relationship and don't know how to break the bad breath or bad teeth news to your man, we're going to now tell you how. So please welcome Dr. Terri Alani along with Joyce, Amanda, and Sharon. Women panel. Okay, so now Dr. Alani, she has a ton of stories, and every time you're in her office and she starts telling you, and you're like trying to talk, and you just can't. So first of all, I want to get kind of the stories from these ladies over here, and let's hear about a few stories of when you may have dated. I know you're married. You may have dated a man. Amanda is single, and you may have dated a man, or your man has bad teeth. Any stories?
Well, I can't say that I know anyone personally or right at this time because I'm married.
Oh,
but
yes.
yeah, in the past, I mean, you know, you don't want to date a guy that has really ugly teeth. I mean, it goes with the whole picture of how they look, and you don't want somebody who has ugly teeth. I mean, it just kind of shows that they don't take care of their whole body. You know, like you might think they might smell too or something.
Sharon, that's true. That can come with that.
Well, when you get to be my age, you just want them to have teeth.
Yes,
teeth. That's all.
This is true.
I'm thinking teeth are not optional. They're sort of a requirement.
This is true. Fake or real? Doesn't matter.
It's just some kind of teeth.
Okay, some kind of
That's
teeth.
what I'm thinking.
You don't want rotten teeth.
No, I mean, but some kind of teeth. It tells you a lot. If they're missing teeth. Okay. First of all, either they don't care or they don't have money.
Ah, there you go.
There you go.
That's a good one.
No, Amanda has been dating, and so you've had to have some interesting. Somebody set you up, I'm sure, or something.
Well, that's the worst. I hate cigarette smoking, and that's always such a good indicator of, you know, they smile, they look good, you know, from a distance, and you get up close, and then they're yellow or they're dingy, and like Joyce said, it's just bad. I mean, you've got bad hygiene, bad toes, probably dirty underwear.
Yes.
You know.
Yes. So are these proper
dirty
inferences to
house.
make?
You know what? I actually do have a story. I know a guy who always has like this white crud in between his teeth, and he has a girlfriend, and you're thinking, you know, did she kiss that? And you just think, can't they just brush that off? It's like gross. It's like a buildup or something.
Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about this.
What is
bad
that?
teeth. Bad teeth in terms of form and in terms of style.
You know, it's easy for me because that's one thing I can fix if I'm
see
with
that every
somebody.
day.
But there's no reason for anyone to have bad teeth anymore. There's so many different options. You've got adult orthodontics. I actually wore braces as an adult. You now have the invisible braces so they don't see. I actually wore the silver ones, which were not real sightly. But you can do that. There's home whitening. There's whitening trays. You can give your significant other a gift certificate for whitening.
Wait, now, can you really do that? Have you ever had someone come in to get whitening and they said to you, my girlfriend gave this to me, and were they bitter or were they okay?
No, actually, and we get a lot of calls from women that call us and they go, my husband's coming in, please talk him into getting his teeth whitened. And it is a little touchy subject because a lot of men have this confidence about them, and then you have to be very subtle in the way that you do it. But we get a lot of requests, and usually another thing that a woman can do is, if she does not like her husband's teeth, is they call us ahead of time. And they say, we're going to bring our husband in. He's just going to sit in the waiting room. So you talk your husband into going with you. But we know ahead of time, so we put the charm, the front desk puts the charm on the patient. And finally, we talk them into making an appointment, and then we just take it from there. But you have to be very subtle. I don't think that real direct works so well.
Not with men,
No,
right?
I don't think so.
Have any of you ever tried to tell a man that? Right?
You can't.
Well, I mean, you can't just tell them right off the bat because they got an ego. But you know, you got to say something. But I mean, I don't understand how you have crud in between your teeth.
Yeah, no, let's
I mean,
talk
what
about
is
that.
about?
Let's talk about what Joyce is saying. You know, why don't they just take care of it?
You know, for some reason, for men, and you're right, it tells a lot about their overall hygiene. They're just not, I don't think, aware of it. You know, I went out with a guy once, and this is a true story. We're eating at a restaurant. He was really a nice-looking man. His teeth weren't that straight, but I thought, oh, I could fix those. But he kept picking. he kept picking his teeth after we ate. Just kept picking his teeth, and it was absolutely disgusting. And needless to say, I never went out with him again. But I think, in general, I think the woman can, and you know, it's not just about looks, it's also about health. When you were talking about the crud between the teeth.
Now, is that a way to kind of smooth things over if you're so concerned about his health and all
Yes.
this stuff in his teeth, that may be a
Yes,
good
you
conduit.
could say, you know, your gums look a little bit red or whatever, and there's a link between heart disease and gum disease, which they've discovered. So then you can sort of go into the direction of their overall health and their gums.
But you can't get to that point. I mean, if you're just starting to date
I know,
somebody, you know,
I
and
know.
you
You can't
see
go
that,
out with
you're
it.
like, why do I want to go
Or they
out
make
with
that
them?
swishing sound.
How long will you
That's
stay?
disgusting.
That's like much later
4
on.
minutes, 3 minutes,
3
2
minutes,
minutes,
Amanda?
1 minute. I can't stand it.
The second they open their mouth,
It's
she's like,
gross.
I'm outie.
Gross. I'm out. I'm done.
You do
It's
a whole
gross.
glance
It's
from
gross.
you do a whole glance from head to toe.
yeah.
It's like right at
And you know
right
what your
at the
deal
beginning.
breakers are.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
a deal breaker.
That's
I
a deal
hope
breaker.
a lot of
The
men
white
out there
stuff
are
is a
paying
total deal
attention
breaker.
because
Whatever that white stuff
It
is.
is make a difference. That smile, I always say a beautiful smile speaks when you don't.
Yes.
But there's no reason not to have a healthy mouth. It doesn't
Okay.
have to be perfect, but I think whiter, cleaner, and healthy.
Okay, cleaner and healthy, but how about the bad breath? Okay, so when we
my
come back, that's what we're talking. Bad breath. Amanda even brought some mints for them.